Anglia. Few cars are as instantly recognizable as the Ford Anglia, especially the later 105e model, launched in 1959. It's
Olá, pessoal! Sejam bem-vindos ao meu canal. Meu nome é Natália, mas você pode me chamar de Nath. Eu adoro reagir e aprender sobre outros países, especialmente aqueles bem diferentes do meu em termos culturais e econômicos. Então, se você gosta desse tipo de conteúdo, fique à vontade para se inscrever. Vou adorar ter você por aqui. Bom, nesse vídeo eu vou reagir aos carros mais vendidos do Reino Unido e que mudaram a Grã-Bretanha para sempre. Então é isso, sem mais delongas, e vamos para a reação.
In the 1950s, Britain wasn't just rebuilding, it was getting back on the road. This was the decade when ordinary families discovered freedom on four wheels. And a handful of British cars went on to sell in numbers no one expected. In this video, we're counting down the 10 best-selling UK cars of the 1950s, ending with the one that didn't just top the charts, it changed Britain forever. Before we begin, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more classic car stories. So which car truly reshaped British motoring? Let's start at number 10. 10. Triumph Mayflower. Launched in 1949, the Triumph Mayflower was unlike anything else on British roads in the early 1950s. Its sharp, upright styling borrowed heavily from pre-war American saloons, giving it a formal, almost ceremonial presence despite its compact size. Under the bonnet sat a modest 1.2-litre engine, prioritizing refinement and economy rather than speed. This was a car aimed squarely at post-war professionals, solicitors, civil servants, small business owners. It wasn't cheap, nor particularly fast, but it felt respectable and well-built. Around 35,000 examples were produced before production ended in 1953. Modest numbers by today's standards. Yet its presence marked an important shift, proving there was demand for compact, upmarket British cars during a time of rationing and restraint. Divine MGM.
Gente, antes de continuar, me deixe saber nos comentários se no Reino Unido as pessoas hoje em dia têm mais carros do que antigamente, ou se o transporte público de vocês acaba afastando um pouco as pessoas de comprar carro, sabe? Porque assim, eu sei que, por exemplo, nos Estados Unidos, as pessoas têm muito carro, né? Porque o transporte público lá não é bom. Mas pelo que eu tenho reagido do Reino Unido aqui no canal, eu vejo que o transporte público de vocês é muito extenso, né? E cobre muitas áreas. Então me deixa apenas saber no comentário.
GA. When the MGA arrived in 1955,
esse é muito bonito.
It signaled a clean break from MG's upright past. Low-slung, sleek, and unmistakably modern, it looked every inch a proper sports car. British buyers loved it, but overseas markets adored it. Powered initially by a 1.5-litre engine and later upgraded to 1.6 litres. The MGA offered genuine performance for its era. Disc brakes arrived in later versions, reinforcing its sporting credentials. Over 100,000 units were built by the time production ended in 1962, a remarkable figure for a two-seat roadster. Its success helped cement Britain's reputation as the world's leading exporter of affordable sports cars during the 1950s.
Tem bom gosto para comprar carro.
8. Vauxhall Velox and Cresta. In the early 1950s, Britain looked across the Atlantic with curiosity, and the Velox and Cresta delivered that American dream in a UK-friendly size. Sweeping chrome, wraparound windscreens, and pastel paint options set these cars apart instantly. Underneath, they used robust six-cylinder engines designed for smooth, relaxed cruising rather than outright pace. They became firm favourites with middle managers, company executives, and taxi operators. launched in revised form in 1954. Sales climbed steadily throughout the decade. Hundreds of thousands found homes across Britain. These cars proved that style mattered, even in a country still recovering from wartime austerity. 7. Rover P4. The Rover P4 earned a reputation as the car for professionals who valued engineering over flash. Introduced in 1949, it featured a sturdy chassis, excellent ride comfort, and famously dependable mechanicals. Buyers included doctors, engineers, and senior police officers, many of whom clocked enormous mileages. Engines ranged from 2.1 to 2.6 litres, delivering torque-rich, unhurried performance. Inside, the cabin felt conservative but solidly built, with high-quality materials. Production numbers steadily grew through the 1950s.
Gente, me deixe saber nos comentários. Hoje em dia no Reino Unido, você consegue ver esses carros assim, antigos ainda, com frequência? Ou é uma coisa que realmente assim não tem? Porque assim, eu acho lindo, sabe? Pode falar o que for, que eles hoje em dia, hoje em dia a gente tem carros mais modernos, que correm mais, ocupam menos espaço, né? Tipo, carros que são mais velozes. Mas, assim, eu acho os antigos muito mais bonitos, sabe? Eu, se fosse para dizer para eu escolher um design de um carro, eu sem dúvidas escolher um antigo. Vocês sabem, eu amo tudo que é velho.
The P4 didn't shout for attention, but it quietly became one of Britain's most trusted cars of the era.
Luxo, né?
6. Standard Vanguard. The Standard Vanguard arrived with confidence in 1947 and thrived throughout the 1950s. Designed to handle Britain's improving road network, it offered strong performance and impressive load-carrying ability.
Gente, como
Its
é
2.1-litre engine made it popular with families, fleet buyers, and export markets alike. Australia and New Zealand, in particular, embraced the Vanguard in large numbers. Facelifts in 1953 and 1955 modernized the design and improved reliability. Sales surged as Britain's economy stabilized. By the end of the decade, the Vanguard had established itself as a hard-working symbol of post-war recovery. 5. Hillman Minx. Throughout the 1950s, the Hillman Minx became a familiar sight from London suburbs to northern industrial towns. Produced by the Roots Group, it was a car designed with everyday British families firmly in mind. Early models used a 1.3-litre four-cylinder engine, later expanded to 1.5 litres.
Gente, eu acho tão bonito as coisas velhas, é por isso que eu amo, sabe, as coisas velhas. Olha só a cor dos carros, tipo em tom pastel. Hoje em dia, onde é que você acha essas cores de carro? Aqui no Brasil, pelo menos, a gente não tem, sabe? A gente tem aquelas cores mais tradicionais, prata, branco, cinza, vermelho. E eu sou apaixonada por tom pastel, acho tão fofo. E assim, eu vejo que antigamente as coisas, as pessoas tinham mais dedicação para fazer as coisas, sabe? Eu vejo isso em tantos aspectos. Eu reagi ao Museu de Birmingham e, tipo, lá, por exemplo, dava para ver muita coisa antiga e tudo tão lindo, tão cheio, assim, de dedicação. E, infelizmente, eu sinto que isso é uma coisa que a gente perdeu muito, sabe, com a modernidade. Eu vejo que as empresas, elas hoje não só estão preocupadas em economizar dinheiro e a beleza, a estética das coisas está sendo deixada de lado, sabe? Eu tenho essa opinião sobre isso.
Balancing economy with adequate performance. What truly drove its success was versatility. Saloon, estate, convertible, and even commercial variants were available. Launched with regular facelifts from 1953 onwards, the Minx never felt outdated for long. By the late 1950s, hundreds of thousands were on the road. It offered honest motoring at a time when reliability mattered more than flair. 4. Ford Popular. Introduced in 1953. The Ford Popular was built for one simple reason: affordability. With a starting price under £400. It opened car ownership to thousands of first-time buyers across Britain. Powered by a basic 1.2-litre side-valve engine producing just 30 horsepower, performance was modest but dependable. Mechanical simplicity was the real selling point. Owners could service the car themselves, often in their own driveway. Produced at Ford's Dagenham plant in East London, the Popular sold in huge numbers, almost overnight. It wasn't glamorous, but in post-war Britain, cheap and reliable was exactly what the public wanted.
Gente, mas é
3.
muito bonito.
Ford Anglia. Few cars are as instantly recognizable as the Ford Anglia, especially the later 105e model, launched in 1959. Its reverse-sloping rear window
Muito
wasn't just a
diferente.
design quirk. It improved rear headroom and visibility. Under the bonnet sat a modern 997 cubic centimeters overhead valve engine, offering better efficiency than many rivals. Built again at Dagenham, the Anglia appealed to younger drivers and small families alike. It felt modern, light, and surprisingly eager on Britain's narrow roads. Sales surged into the 1960s, but the groundwork was laid firmly in the late 1950s. The Anglia represented Ford's understanding of changing British tastes. 2. Morris Minor. First launched in
Esse é bem
1948,
menor.
the Morris Minor matured into a national
Wow.
institution during the 1950s. Designed under the guidance of Alec Isigonis, it prioritized space, visibility, and ease of use. Early cars used a 918 cubic centimeters engine, later upgraded to the far more capable 803 cubic centimeters A-series unit. By 1956, production passed the 1 million mark, an unprecedented achievement for a British car. Built at Cowley near Oxford, the Minor served families, tradespeople, and driving schools alike. Its friendly styling and dependable engineering earned immense public trust. For many Britons, the Minor wasn't just transport, it was part of the family. 1. BMC Mini. When the Mini arrived in August 1959, Britain had never seen anything like it. Designed by Alec Isigonis for the British Motor Corporation, it used a revolutionary transverse engine layout with front-wheel drive. Its 848 cubic centimeters engine sat sideways, freeing up interior space in a way that stunned the industry. Built initially at Longbridge and
Gente, isso é
Cowley,
muito
the
pequeno.
Mini offered
O que me chama a atenção é justamente que, assim, embora eu ache os carros antigos mais bonitos, eu entendo que, tipo, eles eram muito robustos, né? Tipo, exigia mais espaço e tudo mais, então, assim, para estacionar também era difícil. Mas é muito interessante como esse daqui, ele já diminui o tamanho, né?
room for 4 adults in a footprint barely over 10 feet long, fuel efficient, affordable, and genuinely fun to drive. It captured the public imagination instantly. Though launched at the very end of the
Uau,
decade,
olha
its
isso!
impact was seismic. The Mini didn't just sell cars, it changed Britain forever. From the dignified Triumph Mayflower to the revolutionary Mini. These 10 cars tell the story of how Britain found its wheels again in the 1950s. They weren't just bestsellers, they reflected changing lifestyles, new technology, and a nation eager to move forward.
Gente, fantástico. Vocês, nessa época, tinham um bom gosto para carro, né? Porque, assim, os carros são lindíssimos, mas eu notei também que eles têm um padrão, né? São muito robustos. Então, assim, nessa questão de estacionar e tudo mais, acaba vendo uma dificuldade, assim. Pelo menos é essa a impressão que eu tenho. Mas, realmente, adoro ver essas coisas antigas de carro e tudo mais, porque, como eu falei, né? Eu acho que antigamente as coisas eram feitas não somente para durar, mas para ser agradável aos olhos. Hoje em dia eu vejo que as empresas estão mais preocupadas em custo, né, em questão de custo e acaba reduzindo a qualidade, não só a qualidade, mas até mesmo a estética, né, a beleza do que a gente vê. E eu infelizmente, sinto muito por isso, porque as coisas elas são muito bonitas, né, todo esse design, essa ousadia que tinha nas cores e tudo mais é engraçado, porque geralmente, a gente espera que as pessoas avancem e se tornem mais ousadas, mas, o que eu vejo em relação à indústria, né, é que é o contrário, quanto mais a gente avança, mais conservadores eles ficam em relação à estética, né, a como eles apresentam o produto deles. Mas bom, essa foi a minha reação, eu espero que você tenha gostado desse vídeo. Se você gostou, considere se inscrever, vou adorar ter você por aqui. E se você já for inscrito, não esquece de ativar as notificações. Então é isso, obrigada por assistir esse vídeo, nos vemos na próxima reação. Tchau!